in today's video, we are talking about views. After spending all these hours making that product and you just want to get it uploaded and you just don't want to bother with things, don't do that. Just don't do that. Let's do a few things so that you can get views, because views equal sales and no views equal no sales. Stay tuned. Hey everyone, my name is Lori Ann, and if you are new or returning, welcome. Here we talk about Teachers Pay Teachers, Boom, Canva, Pinterest, Google Slides, right? And at the time of this video going live, the TPT bonus site-wide sale will be happening on like 31st. I think it will be the 31st of August. It's the Tuesday, Wednesdays. Though there are little things that we can do right now to help that. What I'm actually talking about is views for the long run, okay? Getting views. And as I mentioned just earlier, it is so easy when you are creating products, whether it takes you an hour to make a product or whether it takes you 50 hours to make a product. Sometimes we just want to upload that thing and we bypass all these really important things, and then we can't figure out why we're not getting the views. And the views aren't there because there were things that we probably should have done but we didn't do. Now, before I get too much into this, disclaimer. If you are new to Teachers Pay Teachers, you don't even have 10 products, then disregard most of this video, okay? Because really your priority is making those quality products. Because we can help get you views, but if those products aren't good, no one's going to buy them either. Or they're going to buy them and either leave a bad review or you won't hear from that person again. People ask me, what's the most important thing? What's the secret sauce? There is no secret sauce in TPT. And everything I say today will not be unique, because honestly, if you listen to the people that have gone before you when it comes to building your TPT store, they're probably right. Okay? There's nothing special that they've done that nobody else has done. You can build a successful store by doing just some very basic things. And quality products is number one, and then getting views is number two in my books. So, number one, and this applies to if you're a fairly new seller, and it applies to even, I still consider myself a new seller because I'm just over 2 years. But keywords, I've said it, I've made videos about it, I've learned by not doing keywords in your title. Please do not make some cutesy, unique title, because no one is going to search for it. No one is going to search for it. You want to make a title that sums up what your product is about, because that's what people are searching for when they type into the search bar. Math activities for grade 1 patterns, or multiplying 2-digit numbers, right? It sounds so boring, but that's exactly what people are typing in the search. They're not typing some, crazy catchy phrase. They're typing in fractions. Okay, so you want to make sure that when they type fractions, your product is going to be there pretty close onto the first page or the first couple pages. You want to get your product seen. You want to get a seen, because if you don't get a seen, people won't buy it because they don't know about it. One of the things that I've talked about is see what's trending and keep track of what's trending month to month. They update the trending almost every couple weeks. Right now, if you look at trending, it's back to school, all about me, right? You get all those sort of things. And if you are quick to make products and you want to make a couple back to school products, then do them right now, because some teachers are just coming back to school. I mean, I'm just moving in this week. I've got another week and a half before school starts, but already I'm making wish lists. And then after you've got your product created, spend some time either taking some photography or getting some really good screenshots of your work so that you can make this wonderful cover that people will click on. Okay? That is super important, because you don't want people scrolling on their phone, right? Because they see something and they're like, huh? They just keep going. They don't have time. Make a great cover, square cover. You have to realize that some of these things that I'm suggesting are in your control. We can't always control how many views we're going to get, how many sales we're going to get, but we can control the quality and the optimization that we do for our products. We are in charge of that. Take these opportunities to make sure that when you post that product, people are going to see it and they're going to buy it because you are bringing them value and you're helping them out. If you've done those things, extra things that you can do to get views are Pinterest. And honestly, idea pins are getting much quicker impressions than regular static pins. Static pins are just a picture and you just, right, upload it. Even the video pins that I've been uploading lately, they're getting, maybe 10, 20 views, whereas the idea pins are getting hundreds and thousands of views. So if you're into Pinterest, make some idea pins right away. While you're taking your photography, get things ready, throw it all uploaded into Canva. I've said before, I use Canva for covers, my thumbnails, I Pinterest pins, my Instagram posts. It's great. If you do not have an email list, have an email list. You don't even have to have a blog. There are a lot of TPT sellers that are on Instagram a lot. And one of the things that I learned from Instagram and Facebook is that, once you post something, it's got about 24 to 48 hours of a shelf life, and that's it. Whereas if you're using something like Pinterest or your email, people will read your emails. And there's no algorithm to worry about. If you send it to them, hopefully they're going to open it up and read it. Pinterest, it's not just one and done. It shows up every so often on people's things. It could be, I still see pins that are 7, 8 years old. Okay, so look at platforms that have a good shelf life. If you want to do Instagram, then do Instagram. If you want to do Facebook, do Facebook. But if you are kind of under a time crunch, because if you're teaching full-time like I am, you can't do it all. I mean, sometimes I try and I fail a lot. So focus on the things that can really bring in the views, drive the traffic, get you sales. So it starts with your product, optimize keywords on your title, nice eye-catching cover, and then do the other things. It's better to do those and forget the social media than to do social media and forget about that. Okay? In my opinion. That's my opinion. There are some people that talk a lot about content marketing. Content marketing involves YouTube, blogging, things that are a podcast. If you are new, which many people who watch this channel are, I would just not do them unless you really want to, because blogging alone, as much as I enjoy writing, is a huge time consumption. It is huge time consumption. And if I don't, I try to do it every morning. If I don't do it every morning, it doesn't get done, period. Right? So it's really important that if you're going to do, even YouTube takes a lot of time. Long form content usually requires long form of time. But in the long run, they can pay off for you. They can pay off for you. I'm not going to get into ads because I haven't done them. I'm looking at them. This year I'm hoping to try some promoted pins, and I was talking to a gal about a Facebook ads course. It was like 15 bucks on Udemy. So it's sitting there on my desktop. So, I'm hoping to get around to it. We'll see. Some sellers swear by ads. Those are costly. Most of the things that I've mentioned don't cost a lot unless you want, the paid versions of things. Like for me, I use Tailwind. I love Canva. Have no problem spending the money for Canva Pro. Love it. Email service provider, there's monthly costs to that. Most things might have a cost. If you try and do your TPT business as cheap as possible, you're going to be cutting corners you might not want to do. There are some things you can do relatively for free, but somewhere along the line it's going to cost you. And ask yourself why you're starting this TPT store to begin with. Are you here to help and provide value to teachers, or you have other reasons, right? And your reasons are your reasons. But if you want to get views, start with quality products. Okay, and then move to keywords. So wherever you are in the world, I hope you and your family are staying safe, being healthy, and we'll catch you in that video. That's last week's video about the survey of what probably many TPT sellers make. I think it's pretty accurate. Based on some feedback that I've got, it sounds very accurate. Or you can watch that TPT playlist. There are videos on keywords and thumbnails and anything else. And if you are looking for a specific tutorial and you haven't seen it, feel free to pop me a comment and I'll see what I can do. See ya.